All right, hello everyone. Let's look at this question from WAEC 2025 Mass Objectives. That's number 12 question. A variable p varies inversely as the square of q if p is 5 when q is equal to 6. Find q when p is equal to 1.8. All right, solution. The square of q means q raised to power what? 2. Q squared. So p varies inversely. So write p, then the variation sign. So p varies inversely. Inversely means 1 over. Then the letter following it. P varies inversely as the square of what? Q. So this will be p varies inversely as q squared. Then we are going to change the variation sign to equal sign and then introduce our constant. So this will be p equal to k over q squared, where k is the constant. Alright, where k is the constant. Then we proceed. So having gotten this, p equal to k over q squared, we can then put the values that we were given, the first values that we were given. They gave us p equal to 5 and q equal to what? 6. So we put the values. P is 5. So write 5 is equal to k over q is 6. So write 6 raised to the power 2. 6 raised to the power 2. Then you know that 6 raised to the power 2 is equal to 6 times 6. And 6 times 6 means what is what? 36. So we are going to write 5 is equal to k all over 36. Then for us to get the value of k, we cross multiply. So this is 5 over 1. So when we cross multiply, we'll have k times 1 equal to 5 times 36. So k times 1 will give us k, and 5 times 36 will give us 180. Then that's the value of k. So we now get the relationship between q and p. So from p equal to k over q squared, so from this particular equation, for us to get the relationship between p and q, we are going to remove k and put the value of k there. So we have p is equal to 180 divided by what? Q squared. So this is the relationship between p and what? Q. It is from this relationship that we can answer the second part of the question. The second part of the question, which says find q when p is equal to 1.8. So it is from that relationship that we can be able to answer that question. Alright, so here it says that we should find q when p is equal to 1.8. So when p is 1.8, we are going to replace p here with 1.8. So we'll write 1.8 is equal to 180 over q squared. 180 all over q squared. Then we proceed. 1.8 can be written as, so under this decimal point you can put 1 here. Under 8 you put what? 0. So this will give us 18 over 10. So 1.8 can be written as a fraction 18 over what? 10. So we can write it here. 18 all over 10 is equal to 180 divided by q squared. So now, for us to get the value of q, we can cross multiply. So we have 18 times q squared, which is equal to 180 times 10. Then when we do that, 18 times q squared will give us 18 q squared, equal to 180 times 10 will give us 1800. So for us to get the value of q squared, divide both sides by what? 18. So we have 18 q squared divided by 18, which is equal to 1800 divided by 18. So when we do that, 18 we divide 18 to be 1, and then we have q squared left here. So which is equal to 18 into 18 is 1 into 0, 0 into 0, 0. So 1800 divided by 18 will give us 100. Then for us to get the value of q, we take the square root of both sides. Square root of q squared is equal to square root of 100. So the square root of q squared is q, or you can say that the square, we cancel out the square root and we are left with what? Q. And then the square root of 100 is equal to what? 10. So that's the answer. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you very much. Bye bye.